How's it going, everyone? You guys probably know me as Forlo, the captain of the Call of Duty team under SOAL Esports, and I know with the release of Black Ops 4, there's been so much hype, and there's already been 2 events by now, and we haven't really released who our team is for the year. And there's definitely a reason behind that, so I'm going to lay it down all on the table for you guys right now, and I hope you guys understand. So, about 2.5 years from right now, it was Black Ops 3, and I just started getting into competitive Call of Duty and taking it seriously because I was playing pubs all day. I was max prestige, and I just needed something more. So I looked up on Twitter. I had like 100 followers on Twitter, and I found events that were ran for Call of Duty, and they were relatively close to me. There was NJ Rod and ETG, and ETG was usually in New York, and NJ Rod was usually in Pennsylvania, and they're both around 4 to 5 hours from me, so I could drive to those. And I had a really good friend at the time named Critical, and I still play with him to this day. And so me and him, we formed a team to go to our first LAN event in Black Ops 3, and we were both really excited. I believe it was August, and we got DFR'd the first event I ever went to. And seeing the environment though was absolutely insane, and it showed me that this is what I wanted to do as a career. I wanted to become a professional Call of Duty player, like everybody else. Everybody else who goes to these events, that's their dream. So after getting absolutely demolished my first event, I decided to go to another one because I loved the experience. I loved seeing people, crowds of people surrounding 8 kids who just played Call of Duty versus each other. And I went to another event. It was the last event of Black Ops 3. And I don't think we did much better there either. I think we won one series. That was it. And I don't remember our placing or anything like that, but I just know that me and Critical teamed for that event also. And after I was knocked out, I sat around the venue just taking it all in, and I was watching finals of the event. And it was on one side this team that was filled with people that I thought were the best Call of Duty players that I've gotten to see in person play. It was Landverted, and like everybody knew Landverted, so he was on the team. There was Oog, Foncho, and I don't even know who the last player was, but it was them going up against SOAL Esports. And SOAL I heard of before, but not too often, not too much. But when I was watching them play, they had like a ton of people behind them watching them play, and it was amazing. And they ended up winning the event right in front of my eyes. And ever since that moment, I wanted to be a part of something like that because it looked like family. It wasn't just a game, it wasn't just a tournament. It was a family, it was a group of friends that were best friends with each other. And I could just tell from the outside looking in. So Black Ops 3 ended and Infinite Warfare released, and I was still a nobody. Nobody knew me except for, maybe 5 to 10 people. And nobody would give me a chance to team with them. But I ended up getting on a team that was better than any team I've been on so far. And it was me, Abstract, Aerox, and XS. And we went to an event at the beginning of IW. It was the first event. I think it was January. I'm almost positive it was January. And we actually placed pretty good. I think we got top 8 at that event. And that was insane, Like, it was my first time placing better than, like, in the single digits. So getting top 8 for me at the beginning of a game, the first event, it showed me that I had potential. It showed me that I could do this, but I still didn't know like where I was going to go from here. And I didn't know if I was going to stay on the same team, and I didn't know what I was going to do. And then I saw Soul was there at the event, and I actually became really good friends with one of the members on the team, Justin, who, if you don't know Justin, he goes by the gamer tag Mom, and me and him became really good friends at that event. We were talking, and I told him, I said, hey, if Soul ever needs a fourth, then let me know. Just joking around because it was Soul, like they literally just won an event, and I'm like a nobody. And he was like, yeah. He's like, I'll definitely let you know. I'll DM you. And I was like, all right. I mean, shit. And I might not have seen it in in person, but I was like insanely excited because if this went through, it was going to be the biggest offer that I've ever gotten so far in my career. And then a week later after the event, Justin DM'd me, and he wanted me and Aerox, my teammate, to join Soul. And I didn't understand why. I didn't do anything. I didn't prove myself yet. I was just some random, some nobody. But he saw something in me, and wanted me on the team. And if you guys that are watching this played against us in Infinite Warfare and IW that year, we were one of the most dominant AM teams that entire year. I went from having 100 followers that year. At the beginning of IW, I had like 150 followers, maybe 200, to over 1,000 followers at the end of the year. Just in IW, just off one game. We 4-point clubbed people in scrims. And our team, we didn't have a consistent fourth for the whole year. Me and Justin, we teamed for the whole year. We teamed for 2 years, me and Justin. Every event we teamed. And but that year we didn't really have a consistent fourth. So we didn't have the best placings. It was kind of shaky. One event we do really good, the next event we do really bad. And I think the highlight of that year was placing second with Justin. And we got 2 other pickups the day before the event, and we placed second. It was my best placing to this date. And to do that, I had to take down the likes of Profizi and Illy and Lightsfire and Zinx and Littlefoot and heck the Dawn. It's just like so many people that event that we played, and we placed second. And I made money off of an event. And that ended up being the last event of IW. We went out with a bang. And I finally made money off of an event. And even though it was like $120 or whatever it was, just making money off of Call of Duty at a LAN, like I felt on top of the world, and I could do it while playing for Soul. And Soul over IW, I realized how much better Soul was than I even realized in the beginning. To me, Soul is a group of guys and women, obviously, that are just best friends with each other. And it's more than just a game. Like I said, it was more than that. Like, we competed, but after that, a group of like 10 of us would go to the mall, and we would like watch movies, get food, hang out at the hotel. Like, we were literally best friends, and that only got to see each other every couple months. So playing under Soul was like a dream come true, and it still is. Like, being under Soul is a dream come true for me. And after IW, going into World War II, it was such a shaky year because I kept changing jobs, and I worked at one job and I left, and I worked another job and left, and it was just like such a headache for me. And we didn't do too well over the year collectively, but the moments that I've had over the past 2 years playing for Soul is absolutely insane. Moments that I'll never forget. There's maps like I said earlier, sending Profizi to the losers bracket, and like that series, we lost 250 to 249. We won the S&D 6-5, and then we smoked them in the uplink. But like, it was such a close series, and to this day, I can say that I've sent someone like that to the losers bracket on LAN. And having crowds around me, people screaming, like I can barely hear my teammates calling out, my heart racing in my chest, like hands sweating, and that was what it was like to play, for instance, this past ETG when we beat Littlefoot. That was like the biggest crowd that has ever been around me, and I had Soul behind me, like a horde of people rooting for us. Not just people that were in Soul, just people that supported Soul behind me. And people to my right, cameras everywhere. I look up over the monitor and there's a horde of people on the other side. People behind us screaming at them, people behind them screaming at us. Like moments like that, when you win games like that, it's just a feeling that you don't get from anything else in the world. And about a month before Black Ops 4 released, I got a new job at Northeast Security, and I work at the Converse World headquarters. So it's pretty dope. It's a really cool job, but I work 3 to 11 at night. So I get out of work at 11, every night, and I go in at work into work when everyone's getting out. When everyone gets out of school, when everyone gets off of work for the night, I'm going into work. And this really, like, I knew it was going to be tough, but it really took a toll on me because I knew I wasn't going to be able to scrim at all with the team. I get home at like 11:30 midnight every night, and on weekdays people can't stay up that late because they have stuff to do the next morning. So with that being an issue, and also I finally got a girlfriend, which, I mean, I know you don't expect me out of anybody to have a girlfriend because I sleep with Justin and Reva at NJ Rods and stuff, but yeah, I've got one. She's in Seoul actually. I know some of you guys may know this already, but um, and that's even more crazier to think about to me. But between those two things, I've learned that there's a lot more to worry about in life than Call of Duty. And even though I would love to just play day in and day out and go to events, um, just time, scheduling, and priorities have made me decide to step down from being the captain of the Call of Duty roster and take a leave of absence, if you'd say, from competing. And it was very long to make this decision for me. It's always the past few months I've been thinking about it, and just off my job, like just off the hours that I worked, I was considering quitting, and then you know, I got this girl that fell into my life, and she's definitely changed my life in so many ways. So I just need to worry about what's important to me at the time, at this moment, and I don't want to bring down our team because I can't get on at a normal time. I would rather see them succeed and support them. So I'm going to be hopefully coaching the COD team. I don't want to be one of those guys that are telling people what to do. I like to just, let them, because I know if that was me, I would just like to, let me do my thing. But I'm definitely going to give my insight onto what they could be doing better and watching their scrims and whatnot. And so I want to see them succeed. And within the next, I don't know exactly how long, but pretty soon from this video, we are going to be announcing our major team, our majors team, and also our team for locals. So it's gonna really kill me not being able to play under Soul, but I'm still gonna be supporting the team. I'm still gonna be under Soul. I'm not going anywhere. You guys won't stop seeing me. I'll still be streaming, going to events, to support the guys, because everybody supported me. Like I, there's been so many people over these past couple years that have supported me, and I'm sorry if I let you guys down. The last 2 years, I really wanted to bring a championship to Seoul, and I tried my best. And I'm sorry if I disappointed you, but the way life goes right now, I'm going to have to at least take a break. I don't know for how long. I don't know if it'll be forever. But for now, I'm stepping down as the captain. And I hope everybody that watches this still supports the team, still supports me in whatever I decide to do.
So I hope you guys know about what's happening on Twitter about our fellow member, Hunter Forlow, was the captain of SOAL Esports, but he is stepping down. Black Ops 4, he is stepping down from competing. He's gonna be our coach, you know, for the team. Hunter slash Forlow is gonna be our coach for the Black Ops 4 roster. So he's gonna talk and do some play work with the guys. He's gonna make sure they're actually good and taken care of. See if they can actually, you know, learn how, you know, do exactly what Hunter wants them to do. It's sad to hear that Forlow is actually retiring. It breaks my heart, you know what I'm saying? But sometimes when you gotta grow, man. You gotta. It breaks my heart, man, just by thinking about it, just by him telling me, and he didn't want to tell anybody, and I had to break it, you know what I'm saying? I had to let you guys know. I gotta let the Soul fam know that he is stepping down, but he's still gonna be with us, 100%.
What's up, guys? It's Desi here. Just want to say a couple things about Hunter. You're probably gonna be watching this towards the end of the video that you're watching right now, but he doesn't know I'm doing this for him. But I just want to say a couple nice things about him. Hunter, you're a awesome, genuine, nice guy. You're a phenomenal Call of Duty player, phenomenal gamer overall. You can pick up any video game you want and you're instantly amazing at it, which is something not a lot of people can do. Your first event was my first event back in Black Ops 3 when I used to play, which was just some weird connection we kind of have. You're like an older brother to me, and you really made me feel part of SOAL when I first joined back in January, and I'm really gonna miss recording you at events, doing interviews with you, even though we'll probably do a couple here and there. But you're always my favorite guy to interview because you're so well spoken and you just sit down and you get to the point and you make it fun and you make SOAL feel more like a family. You touched on it in your interview, but he's not lying, guys. SOAL is the most inclusive organization in this entire community, whether it be After Dark, NJ, ETG, MES, all that fucking bullshit doesn't matter. SOAL's the best organization ever in the AM community, and I won't be told otherwise. It's not even close. SOAL is a family. It's way more than a team. We go to movies, we eat out at dinner after every event, we get Airbnbs together, we stay with each other, and we're best friends with everyone. There's not one person in SOAL that I'm not best friends with. And Hunter, you did a big part in making it feel that way these past 2.5 years you've been with us. And back in January when I was trying to join, I took my first event and I shot my first event, and you were one of the first people to come and text me and say, dude, these are like amazing pictures, and this is the best picture I've seen from an event in a really long time. And that message stuck with me, and you helped me. You took a chance on me talking to Chris and Alex, and you got me under SOAL, and you made me feel like I was one of you guys. And it was really overwhelming at first, joining this super big team and me not knowing anyone all that well. But you really helped me out. You motivate me, you inspire me to be a better person, and I'm gonna miss you. I think it's safe to say everyone at SOAL is going to miss you. Even though you're not going too far, it's gonna be weird not seeing you at every event and not seeing you sitting down in that station and setting your stuff up and leaning over and fist bumping the other players. It's gonna be really weird seeing someone else fill that part for you. And I wish you the best of luck in everything you do. And everyone here is gonna miss you, and we all love you dearly. And just hope you succeed in whatever you do. Happy for you. Happy you finally came to a decision, and I think you're making the good decision. It's a super responsible thing you're doing, not staying on the team and hindering their success. It's a really good decision you're making, and hopefully maybe we'll see you back one day. But if this is it, then you made it. You had a hell of a run, kid, and happy for you and proud of you, and everyone at SOAL loves you. I'm gonna cry, dude.
And I wish the guys, Justin, I want to thank him because he was the one that gave me the opportunity, and he was the one that basically vouched for me to get me on the team because he was the only person that knew me. And without him, like, he was my duo, you know, me and him are me and him. In my eyes, we're the best duo in the community, and it's not even close. And on so many different levels. And he's always been better than me. Like, even though some people will say I'm better than him, there's no way. I've always seen it. I just haven't said it because, you know, I like to mess with him. But he's his potential is through the roof, and I know that if he grinds this year, that he will definitely make an impact on the scene. Now he's turning 18, so I want to see him up on that main stage, repping this jersey right here. And I want to thank Aces, DJ. There has been so many nights of scrimming that Justin would want to scrim another series or whatnot, and me and DJ would always help me out because I would always want to go to Taco Bell, or I would just want to be. I was too tired. I just want to go to bed, and he'd always take my side. And me and DJ have this sort of friendship that you don't really find anywhere else, you know, and you won't really even see it on Twitter. But if you knew how me and DJ were, Aces, we are like secret best friends. You know, like when we're talking, like we know, like the chemistry there is just is insane. I obviously want to thank Fresh Kid, the owner of SOAL. If you guys didn't know, he is one of my best friends. I consider him being one of my closest friends that I've ever had. He's allowed me the opportunity to play under SOAL, and he's funded us almost every single event. He booked a Airbnb for us to stay at EOT. I mean, the man is just. A lot of people look past the simple things that an owner could do, but he does it all. You know, he comes to every event that we attend. Unlike most owners stay at home and just tweet from their phone. But he's right there behind us, supporting us. And I can't thank him enough for what he's done for me personally. And, you know, him being older than me, I'm usually like the oldest person that I play with or the oldest person that I team with. But him being older than me, he's like a mentor to me, you know. And I really do look up to him. So I have to thank him because without him, none of this would have been possible. And I just want to help him grow SOAL in a direction where we're always going up and up and up, whether it be streaming like content, or competing in COD and whatnot. So I can't thank him enough. And I mean, there's so many people I could thank, you know, like every person who's ever supported me and wanted me to see me do well, or when, you know, you see me at events and you come up to me and you're like, oh, what's up, Forlo? Like, it doesn't seem like much, but to me, it's like crazy that people just want to say hi to me. And so yeah, if you've ever supported me, thank you so much. I'll never be able to repay you. You motivated me to turn on the stream every day. You motivated me to scrim till all hours of the night. And I'm definitely going to miss this, you know? I'm going to miss going to an event and competing in front of crowds. And once I walk out of the doors, looking forward to the next event, wanting to see all my best friends. So it's definitely going to be weird to get used to. But I just hope you guys come with me for the ride and still support SOAL in general. I just want you to, keep tuning into everybody's streams, and the SOAL Call of Duty team. I know they're going to be absolutely phenomenal. Like, I've always thought to myself that I was the worst on the team skill-wise, and now that, I'm stepping back, I'm stepping down, if they can replace me with someone that is top talent, the potential is through the roof for our team, and I'm really excited to see like where they go with that. So, I love all of you guys. Thanks for watching. Thanks for supporting me, and I'll see you next time. All right, that should be good. I'm gonna fucking cry.
Yeah. How you doing? I'm full. Jeez. I did my gear tag first.
Sounds bonus here. Try and find them when I switched weapons.
Wait, honestly though, are you yelling? Any of you? Cause holy shit. Let's go. Let's go. What a game you guys are. I don't know why they were talking, dog. Look at this. I was dead in the I was dead.
Fusion's loose. You like?
Yeah, round 11. You fucking hate this.
By ourselves. I was neutral.
We're gonna be the swordfish anymore. It's gonna be like
Here comes the enemy.
M.A.
Remember him?
Yeah, fuck that.
Costed my cash.
Bonus, dog. Let's fucking go.
Oh my god. Let's go. Good shit, bro. Good shit, baby.
Yeah, we were pumping through it. Alright. I want to get my kneecaps in there.
Okay, don't slide down, like scooch down a little bit. So your head.
You literally didn't do anything.
Oh, now your kneecaps are in it. Yeah, I just don't want the top of your head to be cut off.
Oh. Oh, because Justin's chair goes like this. It was good to send them home. They were a little salty, but... A little too salty. A little mature. Come on, baby. There it is. Oh, you're a beast. You're a beast. You're a beast. I don't know what Oog's team is called.
Sounds good.